Hello everyone, I'm Meticulously. I'm going to show you how to build a truck using the Yuushya mod. It's quite simple really. So the first thing I want to show you is over here in this box, I have two prefabs. This is a truck prefab and this is a food truck prefab that you can use from the Yuushya mod. If you put it down, it builds a truck and you're done. It's pretty good, it's quite effective. If you change the angle, it doesn't actually do anything. So there's limited uses for these. This is a food truck. If I put the food truck down and go around the other side, you can see there's lots of things in there for cooking. It's a pretty good, interesting idea if you want to have a food truck instantly, but it's not the best method for making a truck. I want to make my own, so let's throw those away, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make a truck. In this arena, I have two chests, and in this chest over here under the trees, I have all the components I need to make a nice yellow truck with some green boxes on top. So what I'm going to do really is just burst the chest real quick, bang, grab all the stuff, and then reorganize it because it's a bit of a mess. So what I like to do is have the GUI tool in the corner with the gourd, and then all the truck components next to it, and it doesn't really matter how they're sitting. Don't worry about those green blocks for now, I'm going to use them later. Step 1, placing the head of the truck. I want to build it this way, so what I need to do first is put the planks down and then put the head of the truck on top. When you do that, you can simply put the wheels next to it like this. Let's suppose I didn't put the truck on the planks, I just put it on the floor. The wheels go too high, so you can't really do that. You always need to put the planks in first, whatever it is, then the truck head. After you've done that, destroy the planks, and then you can put the wheels on either sides like this. Then you need to put the front part in. This is the chassis front. Use the green gourd to make it an entity, and then bring it down so it fits flush to the front. So now we need to add the truck chassis basic. That goes in the middle like this, a nice line. You can put the end of the truck there, and then you can put the wheels in however you want to put the wheels in. If you want to have a million wheels, you can, but I only want to have a couple of wheels here and here, and then two at the back so it looks like a proper truck. If you want to, you can change the locations of the wheels. There's absolutely no problem doing that. I want to have 4 at the back so I guess it can hold the weight. Now you need to add the chassis outer. That goes around all of the trim and including the front part as well, so the truck now has a nice outer layer. Pretty simple really. What I want to do now is add things on top of the truck. You don't have to, you could leave it like that if you really wanted to, it does look good, but I've chose these lime green blind walls. I've got an A and a B. So first I'm going to put the A ones in, nice and tall. 4 blocks tall so it looks exactly like a container truck. Once that's complete, I can use lime green blind wall B to have another part for this container, and it doesn't connect to the other blocks. They kind of work independently. That's the yellow truck complete, and I think it looks great. So let's open the inventory and destroy all the stuff, go over to this chest, and in this one I'm going to build a sort of box truck, the sort of truck you'll find on a moving day. This time I'm going to be a bit more careful in selecting all the items out of the chest, otherwise I'm going to get into a mess. Don't forget you always need the green gourd and the GUI tool. They are very, very useful tools from the Yuushya mod. Once I have everything I need, I can do the same process. Put the head of the truck on the planks, then put the wheels on all the way around. However you want, you could have it a really, really long truck. Here I want to have a couple of wheels at the front, then I'm going to put the chassis basic in. I won't forget to add the back part, and then put more wheels at the back as well. I think that's pretty good. I'm also going to put the outer parts of the truck in this time. I've not forgot the front, don't worry about that, I'll get to that in a minute. Once all the outer parts on the truck are complete, you have a nice truck. I'm just going to go to the front and put the front part in. Again, turn it into an entity with a green gourd, and then use the GUI modeling tool to just shift it down. That's the truck complete. Now what I want to do is grab all the items I've got in my inventory. So I'm going to open up the inventory selection menu, choose all the things that I need. It's going to be packages and the fence. I'll put the fence here, and I'm going to grab all these different packages and the painting and the guitar. Remember, this is for moving day. I don't need this package for now. I might just leave that one. So here I'm going to grab this tall iron fence and stick it along the edge of the truck, just like this. Then the back, I need another 3, and then this side I'm going to have another wall of them. Once that's finished, I'm going to put the fence down here, turn it into an entity with the green gourd, use the GUI tool to bring it up and then towards the others so it's nicely cornered. Do the exact same process on this side as well. Fence down, turn it into an entity, GUI tool, bring it up and bring it back. It's like that. Now I've got a perfect box car for all my goods. It's a little bit too big, but it doesn't matter. We're getting the idea. So here I'm going to put all the packages in. I did actually forget the TV, but never mind. I'll put these big packages in so it's nicely filled with goods. That's enough packages there, really. I'll put a package here, another big one here. This is exactly like you'd find on a moving day. That one is clipping inside the fence, so you can turn it into an entity, resize it a bit with a scale, and then bring it down so it sits flush. I'm quite happy with that. It looks rather good, doesn't it? You can add any number of different things in there. The guitar is clipping in the box, so you've got to turn it to an entity and then move it across and down. Now I have a nice guitar people have on moving days, and it's going to be in the moving truck. People also have painting, so put that one in, turn it into an entity. You can rotate it all the way around like this, shift it forward, bring it down a bit, and then rotate it on the x-axis so it looks like it's angled against the boxes. It's not easy to do, so maybe I have to resize it a little bit, and eventually it will sit flush against the box. Then you can add a bunch more boxes here. Don't forget to turn them into entities and move them across like that. Now the moving truck has lots of things in it, and you can always add more boxes as you wish. Here I'm going to add a grey box, kind of blue one. The box choices are not given by me, by the way. The Yuushya Mod chooses them for me, I guess. It's kind of weird. You can't even change the form of them, but never mind. Happy with that. That's the moving truck. So let's move on to one more truck. The exact same stuff here, except this time I have a gas canister. Put the GUI tool in there with the gourd. First the chest, so I've got everything, and then put the items in neatly because I'm going to need to do this. Move the planks out of the way and put all the truck parts in first. So step one, I want to build it this way so it's nice and long. Put the head here. Okay, delete that planks thing. Put the wheels in, one there this side, one there this side, that's good. Then don't forget the front part, always put the front part in. Use the gourd, bring it down with the GUI tool. That's pretty good, isn't it? Also add as many wheels as you want. If you want to have a really, really long truck, you can do. Why not? This is Minecraft, you can do what you like. Put the wheels in so they match, it's got to be symmetrical. Then put the chassis basic in the middle like this, all the way to about here, and then put the end part. That's pretty much the foundation done, but don't forget, we also need the outer parts. So put the outer parts in here like this, flush to the front so it's nice and basic. I'm happy with the way the trucks work in the Yuushya Mod. They're very, very good. Now for this truck, I want to change it a little bit and do something weird. So I'm going to take the gas canister and the planks. First, I'm going to put the gas canister here. Make the gas container really big. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But, you know, you can also have it tilted if you want to, and put the acacia planks in. This way I can have a nice big truck filled with random goods. Maybe this is also another moving truck for dangerous chemicals or something. If you wanted to, you could have two gas canisters really big laying on the side to act as an oil tanker. I think it's a pretty neat system you could do, actually. Let's make this truck a completely illegal truck. Let's have all of the goods hanging off the edge, because why not? All I'm doing here is putting the acacia blocks a little bit further across. Now I can't actually travel on the roads without an escort or something. This is completely illegal. But why not? You can make the trucks however you want, and I think they do look rather good with the Yuushya Mod. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe, send me a comment. I've really enjoyed making these trucks with you today. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm here to help. I'm meticulously, and I'll see you next time.